I thank you for your report. I'm just going to share with you just 10 to 15 minutes something that is. And what I'm going to say, by the way, I made an announcement this morning that today after the dinner, we're going to have a meeting without the Koreans. So please, I beg you, when you feel to eat, don't go out, let's talk. Because Pastor Apostle Richard has got a very powerful message for us. Okay? Please, I beg you, don't be scattered. When we finish, let's come here and we share something together. Right, I gave you this.
Give us time, give us appointment. Say at this time we come here.
As soon as we finish, because there are some people who will go back, so we have to. What we will do?
Going back tonight.
Yeah. Okay, what we will do after this session, we will beg our friends Korea to leave the.
Yes.
And we will continue.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I beg you, Korea, don't be offended. All right. This one I gave you this email address. And what we are going to do, as when I was coming here, I was not expected to be African leaders. That wasn't in my mind. And Tuesday night, I didn't see it at all. Because to be a leader of Africa has 54 countries with different languages. I have to sit down and think, what am I going to do? Because with this great opportunity, if I fail, it means that I have failed the whole Africa. And I'm not sure that if I fail, we fail, I'm not sure we're going to get more opportunity to do what we're supposed to do. So please write this email down. And what we are going to do with this email, please, can somebody help me? I will need all of you, your contacts on a paper. Your contacts. Any way we can contact you, put it on the paper. Personal email address. If you are on WhatsApp, whatever, that's one. And this email, what I'm going to say, please, listen what I'm saying. Make sure that every week you open your email to see what is in it. Please. Because I like to communicate. Yeah?
Sorry, Mr. Chair. Don't you think it will be a long process for us to give you the in-contacts, since we're already together on that World Evangelization or Maranatha, so we can just read forward to your box, unless there are friends that are coming now, that are the ones who can add up. Since we're already on that contact, it becomes easy.
Are we on a meeting already?
Sorry?
Are we on a meeting already? If we are not on a meeting, I think we can discuss this.
Okay, sorry. Since we are here,
yes,
it doesn't cost us to write on paper.
Okay, then what you say, let's have a paper go round, we write, than giving individual papers. Let's have a paper go round.
Okay. All right, what we are going to say, as I say, please, may I have your attention, please? I need your attention, please. I need your attention. Please, make sure every week you open your email. Because before coming here, he can testify. Sometimes I get frustrated that I send message to some of people onto their WhatsApp, and it may take a week, they don't open it. I have to use my phone, my home phone, to contact them. And you know how it costs to call from country to country in Africa. So please make sure that every week you open your email to see if there is an information. Because I don't want you to call me every day. I will not answer you. You understand what I mean? Because I don't want to say, oh, this man, when we call him, he doesn't answer. I can answer you when you insist. I want to listen to you, maybe just for 10 or 15 minutes, and I will tell you what to do. But with the email, Every day I will open my email, and if there's something I can fix it, I will do it. If I'm unable to do it, I will send a message to Korea. You understand? So please make sure that every week, the minimum I will not say every day, but at least every week, open your email. Okay? All right. The second thing I'm going to share with you is dedication. There has been more things that we have heard. I'm not going to say Jesus is the Christ. We all know that Jesus is the Christ. We got the right message, we got a good message, but one thing I'm going to ask you, if dedicate yourself, if you really understand the message, you have got the vision, please dedicate yourself for what we are doing. As I said in the morning, the minimum time I spend with word evangelism is not less than 15 hours a day. Since I came back from Korea. Because, why am I doing this? Because I know this is good to do. This is good to do. Why should I neglect something that's good? You can save people. You can ask Pastor Martin and the other friends. I've got friends all over. I call them, I encourage them. We talk about the church and even in Cote d'Ivoire. So I've tried to dedicate myself to dedicate myself for what I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you that do the way I do it, but all that I can tell you, please, in the name of Jesus the Christ, use at least 5 hours a day. At least 5 hours a day. 5 hours is nothing. In 24 hours. In those times, please take time to go deeply about with the material. The privilege I got when I got this material with Pastor Paul Obona, I dedicated myself to translate it in French. The Korean did not ask me because when I read the material, I said, this is good. This is good. The French speaking must get this to preach in the churches. You know how long it took me to translate it? Almost 2 months, day and night. Day and night. When I start in the morning, like 8 o'clock, the time I finish is 10. When I finish, I eat and I go to bed. Because I know this is good. Something good we have to support. Please dedicate yourself. Don't just come here to impress people. Oh, Jesus is Lord. This is we do his. We're going to train. We're going to helicopter. We're going to this is a picture. To me, sorry. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Honestly, I want to be honest with you. Because when I did my presentation, you know, I didn't take that more time to do it. Because I don't want to impress the Koreans. But I want them to see the fruits about what I'm doing. So please, I want to beg you, because these people are spending money to help us. Let's encourage them. Please. Can I continue?
Continue.
Thank you.
You said 15 minutes, so you have 5 minutes.
Third thing is, you can't go to say I'm going to save my country without getting statistics about your country. You cannot know what you are getting yourself involved. As I show you the statistics in my country, my target from now to year 2025, I pray that I will get dedicated people that we can invest, change the statistics to see that God is doing something in my country. Because if you don't know what you are doing, it's like you will do 1 year, 2 years. When you don't see the result, you get discouraged. So get the statistic. What am I going to do? Because if you don't have the statistic, even people who they are following you, if they don't get the result, they may leave you. You understand what I'm saying? So get a statistic and know what you have to start. That's why I gave you the email. If you don't know how to do it, I can help you. Okay? If you don't know how to do it, I can help you. Because our target is to raise leaders to save our continent. I can't do it on my own. But my experience, my experience, your experience, our experience, we can save our continent. This is the last one, the targets. Who are we targeting? Listen, your mission is to save your country, and when you are going to evangelize people in the streets, how long it will take for you to save your country? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. If you are going on the streets, how long are you going to do it? In my country, we have 25 million. If I'm going on the street to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, think about it. How long am I going to reach all these 25 people, 25 million people? And I will not do it, I will die. No, I will not do it. It's not possible. So, know who you can target. Now, right now, what I'm doing, I'm targeting leaders, church leaders, pastors, prophets, anyone who preaches the gospel. When I got his number, I call him, oh, can I come and see you? And I share with them. Because I know if I get one pastor and who is running a church, I can get the whole congregation. So please look at who you can win to help you. You understand what I'm saying? I go on radio, I preach on Facebook for those who we are friends on Facebook. Every single Sunday, 4:30 p.m., I have 1 hour to preach the gospel of the Bible. Every Sunday. Even if I'm tired, I dedicated myself for that period to preach the gospel on Facebook. Because I want to reach people. Because if I'm going to one by one on the street, I know I will fail. And let's think about it. If all of us we are doing the same strategy, not mine, but we can share the strategies. How you are doing yours, maybe mine is not correct way, but I can use yours and add mine. You can use mine and add yours, and we can go faster. As I told Pastor Joe last Tuesday, if God willing, they spent 5 years in Latin America. If we will get right people in Africa, we will go before 3 or 4 years. We can win the whole Africa.
Exactly.
Amen. 3-4년 안에 아프리카 전체를 우리는 이제 찾아낼 것입니다.
Please listen to what I'm saying. We have a duty before men and before God. As I said this morning, I'm not doing it for Pastor Cho. Those who were with us in Korea, I told them about my testimony. 8 years ago, I stopped preaching healing, revelation. I stopped because I knew something was wrong with my message. I didn't know the Korean. That's why when I got the message, this is what I was looking for. So let this be your burden. Please let this be your burden. I want to end up with this. I want to thank Pastor Cho and the Korean team for trusting me to give me this responsibility. I know it's a huge task. But the Bible says, what is impossible for man is possible for God. And I'm going to work with God. I'm going to work with you. I'll talk to Pastor Cho, my plan to work with all of you. But believe not, I'm somebody who I'm really strict about what I do. I'm very strict about what I do, even with my children. So when they grew up, I let them say, oh, this one is getting older now, we are free. That's why I told you, make sure that every week you open your email. Because if you don't open your email, you ask me something that is already in your mail, I will not listen to you. Is that okay?
Yes.
It's not that I'm proud, because we have to get principle to work, because we are going to save Africa. Africa, 54 countries. It's not something we have to joke with. I spoke with Pastor Michelle from London and Pastor Martin from Sweden. We talked about Africa. I didn't know that I was going to be a leader for Africa. I didn't know that. But we talked what to do, how to raise money to help each one of us to do what we have to do. So, if we are really going to do the work, we need to talk to each other. We need to share our experiences, our frustrations, our victories. Then, the time will come when we can gather without even the Korean team. Because Pastor told us that now the Latino America they don't need him anymore. Am I right?
Yeah.
So how long are we going to take to that? We will not need Pastor Cho and the Korean team. From now, please, we will need you because we are kids. But we promise from till we say, let's say year 2023 or 2025, we will send missionary to Korea.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I thought you were. Okay. Yeah, because people who live in Europe, spiritually speaking, Europe is a disaster. Disaster. Abomination. But Europe needs you. The disciple I've got in Abricos, I always used to tell them, don't follow me because you will get opportunity. Follow me because I want to make you a disciple so that I can send you to other countries.
Amen.
And they know that. I don't joke. So thank you for listening to me. And I believe that we will do the work. Who can save his? Who is going to save his country? Are you sure you're going to save your country? God has seen your hands. So we need a. All right, thank you. And I'm going to call upon Pastor Cho for his last speech.